What's going on, guys? Brandon and Chantel here, and we're going to be doing a video on LDR first meetups advice.
LDR meetup for the first time.
Don't forget to like this video and smash the subscribe as well.
Yeah, tap on top right corner. Just quickly, see more of our videos just before this video begins. So thanks so much. What? Comment down below if you've met your partner for the first time, or you're thinking about meeting your partner for the first time. LDR.
Let's start up a little chat in the comments.
Hashtag LDR squad. Got some advice from our personal experiences, and we've had this requested loads over the year. We basically give advice on the daily for over our 3 years. So the first thing that like people ask us all the time is like, how to not make it awkward if you are comfortable with each other, especially if you've been together for a few years or like even like a month. If you're comfortable talking to each other, there's no reason why it should be awkward if you're meeting in person for the first time anyway.
The more comfortable you are with the person you're meeting, you know, the easier it's gonna be in person and the less awkward it's gonna be.
You can see the awkwardness in our first meeting video.
Yeah.
So, do you remember that?
We
Play the clip.
I love you.
It wasn't awkward, like it looks awkward on our video, but it was more that I was just so overwhelmed and I was like, oh my god, I'm dying, and plus I was really warm and I was like, it's just a lot to take in, so that's the reason it looked awkward. But Brandon made it look awkward with the whole
I don't even know why I did that, I didn't realise, but yeah, so it's not as awkward as it seems. She only had to take.
It was for a few seconds, and I turned around and hugged him, and it was all good.
Yeah, she only had to take like 5 something minutes to just calm down. And then we
said 3
acted
seconds, and you said 5 minutes.
Yeah, don't worry about it being awkward. Just be yourself and be who you've been to them. Don't put on. Although if you put a fake you on, that's not good. But you have nothing to worry about.
What you should do is, if you're really like feeling awkward and stuff and you don't want to be, you literally just push yourself to not be awkward. The person that they have fallen for, Skype or whatever, is the person they love and like. So that's the person you gotta be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's you. Be you.
So just
second thing people mention is like how scary it is. Yeah, how scary it is to meet someone for the first. I know, like even in the build up of like the weeks and things, it can start to
turn
go
it
on someone
into
more.
excitement. Turn it into like.
Yeah, a lot of the time it's just you overthinking it. You get there and it's like, this is it kind of thing, and it's like the best time ever. Like to now, it's the best moment. Although it was looked awkward, it was the best moment of our relationship. I wouldn't think it would be, because I was nervous, but then I kind of just bit the bullet. And then you go through it and it's just completely, you wonder why you even got worked up about it, when really it's actually a really good thing. Like it's the same thing if you're like with a big event in your life. Say you're going like, but if you're having a wedding or something, of course you're going to be nervous, but it can be like the best day of your life, do you know what I mean? Like you're going to be nervous going up to the front of a church or something. Just don't be scared, it's the best time. And if you love each other, if you really love each other, then it's gonna work out. Just don't be worried. Seriously, just take my advice and like you said, change it into something like excitement. Because I did something, didn't I? I did a countdown.
Yeah, so basically what happened was he sent me over a box. There was a big ass countdown. It was hearts, right? He had cut out so many hearts for like months in advance for the day we met, and I got to open. There were like tiny envelopes with a heart in it. There was a little thing he's wrote on it for each day for me.
I actually have them.
Yeah, he's gonna show
you could carry on talking, let me go.
I saved everything, so he's gonna bring them over now. Do I still have the envelopes for them, or is it just the hearts?
I think it's just the heart. The rest
so this one is
oh, look at that spider munching on the bee.
Okay, so yeah, little tiny envelopes like this, day 2, obviously. Inside was these hearts. This is day 1, which is the final day of when we were gonna meet. And he wrote, day 1, well, this is it, babe. The day has finally come, you're my everything, and today I will prove it.
How cute am I?
It is so cute.
Yeah, like, so I did things like that to remind her, like, not to, because I know how nervous she was, especially of like someone who's nervous or is worried about it. Yeah, sorry, gonna say this. She's just looking for something, she's not on her phone or anything. Towards this, especially between me and Chantel, I had to be the one that kind of didn't make it awkward and had to be the one who
Thank God for him.
because she was the one that I knew would be a bit more insecure and scared, especially because she'll talk about that in a second, but like her image and things like that. I kind of had to step up and like, you know, be the man.
Yeah.
And not be nervous and just, you know, make sure everything went smoothly, even though I did this. But, you know, so you just kind of got to do that. You got to go for it, push for it.
The amount of girls who are insecure and scared because of their image and going to meet their boyfriend or girlfriend for the first time is actually unreal. I'm not going to go into great detail about it, but I was always like really insecure about how I looked and stuff, depending on what it is you deal with. If you tell them how you feel all the time, it helps. With Brandon, he was really like helpful with helping me. Be yourself, step out there, you know, like if they don't like you for you, well then screw them, but if they truly love you, they'll stay with you, and that's all really.
Naturally, some people just won't connect in person.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's no reason that it shouldn't work, and it is a massive turning point, especially in a relationship if you've never seen each other in person. You know, it's weird when you meet in person first time, because it's like you've known them all your life, but you don't know them because it's a complete stranger when you see them for the first time. That's something that's really weird, and I think that's where people get caught out on, and it can kind of make you feel a bit awkward. But just know that you know this person because you hear them and they sound the same. Well, she sounded slightly different because I don't know.
Different?
Yeah, we sound different because it's like online and real is like it can't never be exactly right. But like when you do meet, you gotta just like get through it because the personality is exactly the same, but then you just kind of have to match that, and then your mind realizes that it is her, not a screen, and she's an actual person. It sounds weird saying she's an actual person, but you'll understand that if you actually see it once you've gone through that, once you actually see the person that you have.
Me and Brandon waited 9 months into our relationship before we met in person, which is a good while. Like the amount of people who have been talking to us meeting up after like 2 months, and I just think it's really early. Like I think people should connect first in every way. Like if they're in an LDR, stay in your LDR for at least 6 months till you get to know the person. See if you're having to like travel for nothing if they're not the person you're going to stay with and stuff, you know. Like I advise waiting a good while before meeting.
Yeah, we've also had messages from people who've like broken up afterwards.
Yeah, that's okay because some people may not have connected.
Yeah, that doesn't mean don't meet before 6 months, but like
best,
be better.
Because it can save a lot of hassle down the line.
Yeah, like if something happens like early on, like normal, and if it's a lot of money, you don't want to waste that.
Say someone doesn't want to be with you, then it's going to be harder on you if you've met them already.
Yeah, real talk here.
Ninja.
We might do more videos and stuff like this. This was kind of an off of our head one. We hadn't really had much planning on this, and we tried to look through to find some things, but it wasn't. We kind of touched everything we needed to. Just know that our first meeting is a turning point in your relationship, and it can be like the best moment in your relationship as well. For me, it still is 3 years. Well, it's about 2 years down the line since we met, and I couldn't imagine the next one being until, you know, like engagement or marriage or anything like that, because it is quite a big moment. Another thing about the first meeting is leaving. This is the most difficult thing you'll do.
I've never been through so much emotional trauma.
But it's good to prepare yourself for it and be a real it.
I'm being real here. It was the hardest thing I've ever went through.
In the span of 3 or 4 days, I had the best day of my life. To like the worst, because like you have like the most amazing time, right? You finally met this person in person for the first time in like, it can be years for some people, right? And you have an amazing week with them. It's the best week ever because you finally made that connection and all that. But then you get to when you leave, and it's so hard. You get ripped apart from them and then being sent miles and miles away from them again. At the end of the first meeting video, we were pure crying and everything. I made it pure cringy.
But it
was
like real.
It was so sad. It was true, and there was real emotion. That's kind of how we wanted it to be, because it was amazing. But then it kind of towards the end it is. But then we still push through that. But like I was on the boat and everything was like, it's so small.
I literally remember saying
it's something very tough, so just prepare for that. Make sure you have something ready for when you go back. If you have some friends that will, like, you know, you can take your mind off of it for a bit, or if you want to stay over a friend's house or something as soon as you get back, so you know you can cry together or eat ice cream or whatever you do. You know, after. One thing we did is start planning your next visit immediately.
Yeah.
It makes you feel good, and once you book the tickets again, you feel much better because then you have a countdown, and once you have a countdown, you're good. It gets easier. It sounds weird, but as you keep visiting, it becomes easier to leave. First one, bawling my eyes out. The second one, we both had a massive golf balls, I think, or I did anyway.
I cried still.
Third one, I felt
I can't remember.
it a bit lower.
I probably still cried.
Now it's just kind of
We're
sad,
together!
but we're together.
Yay!
Summarising up, first meeting is going to be one of the biggest moments in your relationship. Make sure that you know, don't be worried. You're going to have like an amazing time together. Even plan some stuff if you're a bit unsure, so you have an idea of what you want to do on the day, so you can connect that way and not just be sat in a room awkwardly. You know, it's going to be a good time, so just enjoy yourself. Don't be worried. Enjoy each other. That's why you're there. You have someone, you love each other. There's no reason why it should be awkward. It's an amazing time, and just push through it. It'll be good, and you'll see it in the end. We'll tell you so. And when we tell you so, come back to this video and say, Brandon Chantel, you told me so. So, we will remember you guys. Oh! Basically, we have this thing, right? Whenever something cringy happens, you know how you're like, oh, it's so much cringe, but it's like physically crippling. So we always go, oh, like grandma's Tommy, and it's like really painful. If you ever see anything cringy, all you have to do is, oh! Or if you see us doing that in any other videos, then you'll know why. So yeah.
Thanks for watching today's video.
Don't forget to smash the like button and smash 50 likes.
And hit the subscribe.
Yep, and don't forget to tap the card in the right corner.
And we will
See you guys in the next video.